What's happening? YouTube. So, still get a lot of hatred for the Pan America video. I really wanted to like the bike, and I would really, really, really love to take another test ride on it. But at the end of the day, let's just let's say this. Couple things. We get some beard dandruff on the black shirt I'm seeing right now. That's cool. Um, Drinking some Remy Martin. That's also cool. So about the Pan America, yeah. It's the best-selling bike in America. Woo, woo, woo. Lots of people jump on board with that, and it's fine. It's a good-looking bike. Maybe it does have 150 horsepower. Maybe it does. But at the end of the day, probably Harley Davidson will fuck it up. I want to like Harley Davidson. I do. It's an American company, right? Best in all the land. Here's the thing. If a guy shows up on a 160 horsepower motorcycle and you're trying to sell him on your bike and you put it in rain mode, well, shame on you. Shame on you. I don't know if it was in rain mode or not because, it's not like they gave me a great test ride. Admittedly, the test ride sucked. You guys saw it. We rode up the street, rode through some gravel, and rode around a parking lot. It was a bullshit test ride. I wanted to like it. I mean, my track record says if I like something, I'll just buy it because I will. But track record says I will. I'm really impulsive like that. I have no issue just going, I like it, I'll take it. I mean, not so much right now because prices on cars and stuff are stupid. But for MSRP for the bike, it's a fair price, totally. What was it, 20 grand? I'm sorry, it felt like 100 horsepower. It felt like 100 horsepower. That's not my fault. If you're trying to sell me a 150 horsepower bike, give me all fucking 150 horsepower of it. I think I can handle it. But all this crybaby bullshit, like, oh, wah. It's like, I wanted to like it. I was excited the video before I wrote it. I was excited. I liked the way it looked. And as a matter of fact, if I recall right, most people hated the way it looked. It's ugly bike. I was all on board for Harley. It's like, yeah, it's a good-looking bike. I kind of like it. I've had a lot of Harleys. I've never really liked the motor company because the motor company are really interested in fucking selling T-shirts. Sorry, it's true. The motor company's really interested in selling T-shirts and horse shit. The dealer had no accessories for the bike. Didn't have a fucking catalog for the bike. Yeah, could be the best-selling motorcycle in America. A lot of things are weird this year. My 4Runner's worth $15,000 more than I paid for it. That's fucking weird. I can go buy a new one for cheaper than I could sell my used one. That's also weird. So the fact that the Harley Pan America is the best-selling motorcycle in America, well, good for them. There's a lot of bandwagon jumper honors. You'll see that this coming fall with football as well. There's a lot of that. A lot of people are going to root for the underdog and the home team. I don't have a home team. If they would have gave me 150 horsepower and that fucking bike wowed me, I'd have that bike right now. We'd be riding the shit out of it. I didn't, the thought of it being in rain mode never even crossed my mind because, well, number one, it wasn't raining. And number two, that's not going to be automatically the default mode that the bike starts up in. So if that dickhead salesman put it in rain mode, well, shame on them. And they did Harley a big disservice. But what does it matter? I have a small YouTube channel, and I've barely ever ridden motorcycles in my whole life. It's so I don't, where's my opinion count? I'm not like that shade tree surgeon where I've got guy, here's a fucking motorcycle. Don't say anything bad. You can say whatever you want about it, but don't say anything bad. Get the fuck out of here. You know? Harley Davidson controls everything anybody says about it. You know, you can't. Harley controls everything. Fuck Harley Davidson, as a matter of fact. Now I'm all wound up. Now I am a Harley hater. It's a shit fucking company. Fuck. What's up, next gen? I still like my Harleys, but it is kind of bullshit. It's bullshit, man. I want to ride the bike. I want to give me a good ride on the goddamn bike. Do I have to buy one to actually prove that the KTM's superior? Maybe. I love my KTM. In fact, it's my third KTM. But I've also had 2 BMWs, and I've had, Jesus Christ, how many Harleys I've had? I've had a lot of fucking Harleys. I got to think about this for a second, because I've had a few, and some Buells too, and some Triumphs. I've had a lot of motorcycles. I don't have one company that I like. I like all the motorcycles. They're kind of like puppies to me. I love puppies. I love motorcycles. And whores. Well, you know. I'm drinking Remy Martin, a fancy glass. But anyways, I just had to get that off my chest because, you know, you can only respond so much to people that, you know, in a video. It's a stupid video. What sucks is the motorcycle videos like that aren't even what I want this channel to be about. It's like, I just wanted to ride the bike. And the bike was dog shit to me. It was. I'm sorry. I didn't fucking give the bike a goddamn blowjob. Everybody, you gotta blow Harley Davidson and fondle the nuts gently. And a little bit, just a little bit, not too hard. Because fucking Harley Davidson guys are sensitive. I don't know. I didn't like it. I wanted to like it, though. That's the thing. I went in there wanting to like it, and I let the clutch out, and I was like, this thing's a fucking piece of shit. It felt cheap. It did. I bought my KTM without riding it, and you know what? Jesus Christ, that fucking bike is amazing. It is. Does it burn your legs when you ride it? Absolutely. It's the hottest bike I've ever had. Burns the fuck out of your legs. I thought people were joking when they said it's a hot bike. It's hot. There's no joke, it's hot. The beard dandruff's a little annoying, though. I feel like I should have thought this through a little bit, but it was a very impromptu video. And I don't ever usually go live right when I get home from work, but whatever. I saw that and I like, yeah, fuck, I don't know. Because I don't hate any company. I love all the motorcycle companies. And it falls, and this is where Harley always loses shit. They're shitty fucking dealers. Okay, let's take for instance, I have really good credit. If I went to buy a Harley right now, those motherfuckers would try to get me a loan through Harley for, I don't know, 10%. I know they write loans for as high as 28. What was the last bike I bought? 2.99. Well, Harley, it's the dealership network. That's where they fucking lose it. That's where they lose it. You go in there, and they want to sell you a T-shirt. They don't want to sell you a bike. If they do want to sell you a bike, they want to sell you a bike for... It's stupid. You know, that's the problem with it. Damn it, I really wanted to like it. I didn't want to hate it. And now I hate them. But I'm going to go buy a battery and some oil for my Harley. We'll fire that piece of shit up because it'll still run. It never gets ridden, but it'll run. I have full confidence that carbureted dinosaur will fire right up, and we'll put our foot on the clutch and our left hand on the gear lever and engage some stuff, and it'll just go rolling down the road because it is a Harley. But I don't know if the Pan America is, you know, it's more European than anything. It's a nice, the bike's nice. It just, felt like 100 horsepower boring bike to me with dog shit suspension. It felt like the Africa Twin. I liked my Africa Twin. I hated it was boring, and I thought, well, Harley made an Africa Twin. There's nothing wrong with the Africa Twin. It's a wonderful bike. I don't know. I wanted to love it, but I do love the fact that there's a lot of anger about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the you know the fucking deal. This maybe we'll go riding. You know what? I gotta go down to the valley tomorrow. Maybe we'll go into a Scottsdale Harley Davidson, get some real pretentious. Oh God, I love that. Let's go to Scottsdale Harley Davidson and see how they handle the Pan America. Yeah, we'll do that. I love it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Probably get a room and do some real drinking tomorrow night too. Fuck yeah. All right, thanks for watching.